Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the King EngageTV. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is going to be my Destiny 7 tips and tricks that I definitely wish I would have known when I first started playing this game. Now, I've been playing the beta non-stop since its release, and I think that I got some information that might help you guys out. So, whether you're watching this during the beta, when the game comes out, or 2 years after, this video has even been out, these are some things that I definitely think will help you guys along the way. Tip number one is to pay attention to the minimap. The minimap makes a significant change in the way that your Destiny 2 experience is going to be. And also, when you're aimed in, you're not going to be able to see the minimap, so you definitely don't want to be aimed in and walking around the entire map. Also, there are red indicators that tell you how close or how far your enemy is from you. Now, if you cannot see any red outlines along the minimap, that generally means that there's nobody around you. But if you have this big red block, that means someone is right up on you. I should be losing a lot of my gun battles, but because of my minimap awareness, I'm able to capitalize on it and take advantage of the fact that, someone probably doesn't know exactly where I am, so I throw a grenade or throw a throwing knife or whatever it is. So definitely want to get used to your minimap awareness. That's going to help you a lot in this game. Tip number 2 is to know your gun range. Now, in the options where you can change your gun, change your armor, stuff like that, it tells you each gun's range, and you definitely don't want to be bringing a submachine gun to a long battle fight against someone who has a scout rifle or a sniper rifle. So you definitely want to take advantage of that, and you don't want to be too close on someone if you have, like a pulse rifle. Just knowing your gun's range will make the most difference, because I should be losing, once again, a lot of my gun battles, but because of my gun's range, and I know how to stay back from them when I'm using like a long range marksman rifle, I win a lot of my gunfights. So definitely want to get used to your gun's range. Tip number 3 is team damage. Now, this is most effective if you have people that that have mics, you have your friends playing with you, whatever it is. If you guys can stack damage onto one person, it's almost impossible for you guys to lose that gun battle. The fact that Destiny 2 takes a lot of attention into that is very important, because I remember one time I was destroying somebody, and just because his friend helped and got like 2 shots on me, the gun battle was completely over. So pay attention to that. Tip number 4, this is going to lead into this. Now, not everybody can be EngageTV. Do not try to be Superman, do not try to be me. Not everybody can go ahead and go up against 2 people, 3 people. Not everybody has that experience, the talent, whatever it may be. Not yet, at least. So definitely don't try to engage against 2v1. I should have lost this, but I do this for a living. So definitely don't try to do that, because a lot of times I do end up dying a lot when I'm attacking somebody and then I run into somebody else, like this clip right here. So yeah, don't try to be Superman. If you can't do it, if there's too many, just back off. Know when to back off, know when to retreat. Definitely something that helps me a lot. Tip number 5 is your power weapons and your specials. Now, each character, whether it be the Titan, the Warlock, has its own special ability, which is going to be in the bottom left, and around the map you will see these little purple ammo shell casings. Now, these are for your power weapon. Now, when you hold triangle or whatever button it is for you to switch over to your other weapons, and when you hold that button, you switch on over to the power weapon. Now, you have to pick up ammo for these. There are little packets along the wall, and with that you can use a stronger weapon. So definitely want to do that, because those can change the tide of the game significantly. Tip number 6 is the objective. Now, whether you're playing domination or whether they come out with new game modes in the future, countdown, whatever it is, the objective is the main goal. Whether it be team deathmatch, whatever it is, you want to pay attention to the objective. You don't want to be that one guy who just never do the objective and everybody doesn't like you, everyone's upset with you. You definitely want to pay attention to the objective, because if you want to get that W at the end of the game, you're going to have to do the objective. Now, what I like to do on this game mode, which is kind of similar to domination and Call of Duty and other games, is I like to go from A to C. A to C. Sometimes I like to stay at C to defend it. Sometimes I like to go to A and defend that. Now, I don't really like to go to B, because 97% of people rush B, and then it just becomes like a big firefight, which is fun, but for the objective, not really the best. If you can hold down A and C with like some people that 2 at A, 2 at C, and then they only have B flag, you're going to win the game every single time, because those points at the end of the game is what really matter. tip number 7, and the final tip, is to know your character. Know your character, whether it be the hunter, the titan, the warlock. These all have their own special abilities. Like for me, I like to use the hunter the most, and the hunter has a lot of evasive maneuvers. So a lot of times when I'm in a battle and I'm not looking too good, I like to use my hunter ability, which is to like dive into cover. These help me a ton and help me win a lot of my gun battles as well. Now I know one of the other ones, they have like a shield, and this helps a ton because they cannot hit you through that shield unless you poke your head out or they jump over, stuff like that. So you want to take advantage of all your characters' abilities. Now that is my 7 tips and tricks, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully these help you out in the future. I definitely want to give a shout out to the Destiny Wikipedia for some of this information, but most of it was found on my own. So definitely want to give a big shout out to the PTC squad. We do this. All the links will be in the description. And if you guys want to see more tips and tricks, I'm thinking about doing like for each of the classes, like the Hunter Titan, stuff like that. My reviews on it, and the good, bad, the ugly, everything about that. All the information that I have, I'm thinking about doing that. But if you guys want to see that, it's going to be on my Patreon. So if you want to see that, go ahead and comment below, and then I will, have it set up on my Patreon account. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe. And if this helps you out, once again, leave a like. And I'm the King Engage, and I appreciate everything. I'm having so much fun on this Destiny 2 beta. But yes, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.